Hello, today we will guide you through how to create a drawdown strategy in ProjectionLab. In this walkthrough, we'll set up a withdrawal or drawdown strategy so you can see how cash flows from your accounts could support spending over time. We'll use a sample plan to keep things simple, then review the key settings that shape how withdrawals behave. Start by opening ProjectionLab in your browser. Once you're in the app, look toward the top navigation for the Plan dropdown. This menu is where you can switch between plans you're working on. Open the drop-down and choose a sample plan. Using a sample is a safe way to explore features without changing your own data, and it provides sensible defaults that make the next steps easier to follow. At the top of the screen, go to Settings. This is the control center for plan-wide assumptions and strategies. Settings are grouped so you can quickly find the area you want to adjust, and the one we're interested in is focused on how withdrawals are calculated. Scroll down until you see Withdrawal Strategy. This section determines the logic your plan follows when it needs to fund expenses from your accounts. Open it, and you'll see an option to use a withdrawal strategy. Turn on the toggle. Enabling this tells ProjectionLab to stop relying on a simple default order of accounts and instead follow a rules-based approach tailored to your preferences. Next, open the sample withdrawal strategy. This gives you a predefined configuration you can inspect and learn from. It typically includes rules about which accounts to draw from. First, how to handle taxes, and what to do when markets move up or down. Reviewing the sample helps you understand how changes in these rules affect your projected outcomes. Now select the option labeled Treatment of Planned Income. This setting explains how the strategy treats income you've already modeled, such as paychecks, pensions, or rental income. In practice, this decides whether those income sources reduce withdrawals dollar for dollar before tapping investment accounts, ensuring withdrawals only fill the gap between expenses and income. Finally, open withdrawals versus annual stipend. Here you determine whether the plan targets a steady annual stipend or allows withdrawals to float based on market conditions and portfolio levels. A stipend approach aims for consistent spending power, while a more flexible withdrawal rule can adapt to performance, potentially smoothing outcomes during downturns. That's it. You've enabled and explored the key pieces of a drawdown strategy in ProjectionLab. Turning the strategy on, reviewing a sample configuration, and understanding how planned income and stipend choices affect real-world cash flow. When you're ready, apply these ideas to your own plan and iterate until the withdrawal behavior matches your goals and risk comfort.